The Aquarius full moon of 2016 will occur August 18th, 2016, 5:28 a.m. here in the east coast of the U.S. Today's the 28th of July. I'm bringing this to you a little earlier than normal. I hope to help you sort things out as we move forward. Aquarius rules the 11th house in astrology. It's a fixed sign and it's the final air sign. Full moon's a time of action. It's where the earth or we are in the middle of the sun and the moon, and they're as far apart as they can be. As one rises, the other one sets at this time. Sun's where you're going, moon's where you've been. So the key here is to take action in things that can end, but take action where you see you need to. You'll quickly know if it's a past event that you're working on, the moon, or if it's somewhere you're heading new, the sun, by what happens when you take action. Now, all the fixed signs, definitely it's key here to remember, or I'm going to remind you of 50% action, 50% observation. So as you take action, make sure you look and see what it is that changes around you, and make sure that you like the changes that are occurring. We're going to have, we had some trines last time. The sun will be trine Uranus, so I think that chaos will be prevalent, but it's going to be a tight trine. So anything you bring alchemy to, they're both going to be in fire signs. As you know, Uranus is in Aries, and so anything that you take action on here, it'll seem like it's not going very good, or what the heck's going on. And because Uranus is involved heavily here, I think that it can leave you better than you're found, as long as you're coming from a place that's your passion, from what you know and what you believe. All three fire signs, again, have planets transiting, same as in the new moon. And so, what I'm going to ask you to do is you be the alchemist. The Saturn and Mars are going to be a little closer together, 6 and 9 degrees. They will be in a trine by sign, but not real tight. So, there's a lot of lessons here, a lot of warring planets, and a lot of change here through either explosive or passionate understanding. That's why you're seeing these political events so hyped up. But that's, a lot of the planets in fire signs, but also a lot of it's by design, because Pluto's transiting Capricorn, and the revelations of what's been going on is happening, and it's just frustrating people because they never looked. They didn't pay attention, or they didn't dig deep enough to sort out what was really going on versus what appeared to be going on by what they were shown through, internet, through texting, through TV, through newspaper, whatever outlets you're getting your source from. All this revelation's coming about. That's why I think astrology is really ramping up. Uranus rules astrology, and it's in Aries, the sign of pioneering. Let's get it going again. Let's bring it up. That's also why the alternative media has taken off in these since 2011, because that's how long Uranus has been there. But go back to moon and Aquarius and full moon. Chaotic changes can be tremendous for you, but you got to understand that because there's chaos, you can't try to hold on to anything too tight. So as you go and as you try to as you take action, be very careful when you observe, because that's what's needed here, and that you make sure that in your observation period that you don't try to own or be too controlling of anything, because Uranus and Aries likes to have that happen, because then it'll just take more from you. So don't hold on to anything too tight. But I'm also cautioning you not to let anything just go either. So great chance to change tomorrow here with this moon, but you're going to have to face things that are going to be a little shocking, so to speak, because that's how Uranus likes to operate. Neptune's going to square Mars and Saturn, so watch for the hidden. Neptune's also going to be opposite Venus. Again, we're going to have more hidden, so things may not be that easy here or appear that easy, and I'm good with that, and you need to be good with that. Just know that there's work that you can do here. There's action to be taken. Things are going to end, and if they do, because the moon in Aquarius and Uranus in Aries, I think that you'll like where you end up if you're the one driving the car. If somebody else is driving, I'm not sure you're going to like where you're going, so make sure that you are the one that has a say-so into where it is you want to go. Now, Virgo is still holding the eclipse point, and the eclipses are going to follow this. The first will be an eclipse, and the 16th. So I'm really wanting you to gear up for those moments, because as you know, Virgo is the ruler of the 6th house, where the north node is, and Pisces the ruler of the 12th house, where the south node is. And those are completing of cycles. So 1 through 6 is you working on things, perfecting. And then house 7 through 12 is you karmically understanding things and releasing or sorting out things from the biggest picture possible. So it's where you put all the pieces together, so to speak. So because the North Node's in Virgo, we're really touchy, really aware. A lot of deja vus, a lot of you think about something and it happens, a lot of opportunities that come about that, or opportunities, or maybe some hindrances or restrictions. You think about something and then it almost happens. I watched a girl that has a 2-year-old son, and she told her son, hey, be careful on the steps. And he took 2 steps and then there was only 3, but then he fell on the bottom one. It's like almost she knew. That stuff's going on right now for everybody. And so it's going to continue and just keep ramping up. And a lot of them are going to be your fears you're going to have to deal with. That's why I talked about the new moon in Leo I just shot, and then this moon, and then of course 2 eclipses. You're perfecting things, so you got to deal with everything. It's not just what you want to deal with or what's fun or easy, but it may be things that you're afraid of or can cause a panic for you. And I want you to know that if you deal with them and face them now, I think you'll like where this heads. Saturn and Sagittarius. Remember, Sagittarius rules the 9th house, and it's where we put together all our understanding of it all and present it to the world around us, to where they can understand. It's almost like you, again, making a movie for the people around you to understand. I don't care if it's something that you've tried to hide, something that you've feel like you're not good at, something that maybe you are good at, and something that you want to reveal. Deal with all those right now. Get all those out, because it'll help you get to tomorrow on a more direct path, because you're dealing with all sides of what it is that cyclically or karmically is either driven you or has restricted you. So please put it out there and let's go. Do not be afraid. It's time to rise up. Who are you? What are you? Take some action, because we're in fixed signs, and observe too. Don't forget to stop and observe. Your action creates change. Pay attention to the change that it creates. Venus and Jupiter still and Mercury still are in the sign of Virgo. So we're going to be extremely sensitive and extremely aware. You're going to get the pieces you need, or you're going to pay attention. It's going to be your call. There's going to be a huge opportunity here, but I'm going to tell you that if you're aggravated or if something's just not right, truly look at it for what it is. So because we're going to have a lot of lipstick on pig moments, so be careful as you go through. So make sure you observe. Make sure you spend that time observing too, not just just taking action. Make sure observation time is there. Also, time for yourself is going to be key here, because this moon is going to be a doozy. And then the next 2 eclipses, as you know, eclipses are always big change that the universe says you're ready for, whether you're stagnant or not. So it forces it upon you if you do not get out and get going. Lastly, I don't want to forget to remind you that Pisces is holding the planet that rules it, or hosting the planet that rules it, Neptune, and we're right at those eclipse points. So there's a lot of confusion here with the chaos. Nothing we can't handle, but you really are going to have to observe. These 2 signs say observe, observe, observe. So pay attention. Look around you. Look at what others are doing with the rose-colored glasses removed and tossed to the side. You must see things for as they are, and you must, own who you are and what you are. You could be self-deceiving here. I fully understand that, but know that it's a chance to really awaken that which is within and bring out those gifts and those talents and end any of this that's no longer good for you, and get back on cycles that are going to be beneficial. So huge change is coming. It's already here. That's why all this chaos is going on. Make sure you observe and just don't pile in with everything you have for the change, because you may look up in the next 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks or 3, 4, 5 months, look back and go, wow, I should have turned around and just paid attention for a moment. So observation will be key as well as action, and you got this. You've lived, we're at a extremely powerful time. You've lived for this. So know that, it's all going to be good, and you can make it through. So good luck.